going, guys? Welcome to episode 4 of Summer Shredding, the return. We just got back from the grocery store and we spent $352.80. Heidi for the last few days has been like, when are you gonna go? Are you going? She keeps wanting to order the groceries online like we always do on the app. And I was like, no, I'm gonna go. She's been like on me for like the last 3 days because she's had no avocados.
Peel the avocado, peel the avocado.
Today, she was like, do not forget the avocados. That's all, just avocado. That's all she wants, avocados. So I got the avocados. We're gonna play a little prank. Okay, see if she goes for it. Out of all the things we're gonna bring in, I'm gonna do this whole haul and everything, and then ask her to put, help me put the things away. And she's gonna notice that there's no avocados up there. So I'm gonna leave them in my truck. So we're gonna try to get a secret response, okay? Because she's been on me, like she's like whole avocado kick. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm also gonna, before we do that, I'm gonna show you everything I got. It's a lot of stuff. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Yeah, that was a perfect intro. And I saved $2.10. Okay.
Peel the avocado.
Avocados?
Yeah. Red. I asked for one big. Do you have avocados?
I got so caught up in filming and stuff. I was doing a bunch of stuff.
Babe, you forgot my avocados? It's okay. Are you being funny?
No.
You're joking. You're being funny for your vlog. You got my avocados.
Where are they then? Babe,
Huh?
come here.
I'm sorry, I really, really wanted those.
Babe, you didn't get my avocados? It's okay.
I'm kidding, I got your avocados.
Guacamole, guacamole.
Are they squishy?
They're like pretty firm. First question, you see that? You didn't get to do the grocery thing yet. So fun fact, I've never purchased avocados in my life because I don't eat them.
This one's not ready to eat.
Oh no. I didn't want to get the ones that look like they were like...
Brown?
Yeah.
Those are the ones ready to eat. They're like, they have a little squish to them.
They don't?
We can't eat any of these.
This squishes.
No.
Damn. I'm sorry.
You got more avocados, right? Are they in the car?
So you get the ones that are like rotting?
You're good at other things.
I'm good at other
Just
things.
not picking avocados.
Guacamole.
Alright, grocery haul. Now we're gonna go ahead and not organize it. We're just gonna go like bag by bag because you don't know what you're gonna get. We're gonna keep this quick. We're gonna start with fresh pineapple. Okay, pineapple, yes, it's high in carb, but it's a fruit. Fruit is a good thing to eat when you are dieting. Regardless, like the sugar, 20 to 30% of my daily carbs are from fruit. I've got the Dannon Light and Fit Greek yogurt. It's the 80 calorie packs. 0 fat, 9 carb, 12 grams of protein. I got 3 flavors, the vanilla, the strawberry, and the blueberry. Something new that I'm super excited to try out. These are the Outshine, no sugar added Popsicles. Like the last 6 months I've been obsessed with the Outshine Popsicles, the lime ones, but those are like 18 carb. These, no sugar added, are actually just 6 carbs per popsicle. Post cardio, hell yeah. These are like so freaking good and like good on occasion. They're not very filling and they kind of make you want to munch a little bit more, but they are great to kind of put in the yogurt if you're in need of some carbs and some fat. So the Nature Valley granola bars, 7 fat, 29 carb, 3 protein. Again, it's kind of like a rare occasion that I actually fit these in, but they are super good. I looked at all the oatmeals because I couldn't find the maple brown sugar, lower sugar one, which is what I normally get. So found these. Okay, they are the sugar-free French vanilla, 1.5 fat, 20 carb, 3 fiber, 3 protein. Yeah, the thing about pre-cut stuff, I like to buy it. It saves time, and time is money. So, some Granny Smith apples. I've got some Diet Mountain Dew right here for maybe one every day or a few days, whenever I'm feeling kind of like craving, and this will help suppress appetite and just like make you feel good, So fresh strawberries. In this bag we have fat-free mozzarella cheese, 9 protein, 2 carbs, 0 fat. Little mini Rice Krispies, okay? Because when you're dieting, you want to munch. You don't want to munch on a big ass bar, because then it just feels like it goes by. Oh my God, these are little.
Wow, that's tiny.
Macros on this, 1 fat, 8 carbs. So
Yeah, that's a lot of carbs.
yeah, this is a lot of carbs. I'm like, I could have a lot. I could maybe have a few strawberries, but this is a thing. I'm gonna eat that later. So super excited because I used to have to go to Whole Foods specifically for this. We have now the chicken and maple breakfast sausage at HEB. So now it's like I don't have to go to Whole Foods really ever again. So that's awesome because it's super. I think it's more expensive there than at HEB. I actually have a coffee maker upstairs in the bedroom. So one of these is for the upstairs fridge and one will be for down here. But the 30-calorie one, vanilla flavor, is what I always go for. I've got some baby spinach. I like buying the bags instead of the box. You know, that big box, because it takes too much space in the fridge, to be honest. So this is another newer one, the broccoli slaw. Shout out Chris Bumstead. Whenever you're building your rice and beef or rice and chicken, this just helps add volume with extra fiber and minimal calories. So also I love me some carrots. We're getting into the volume game, guys. Like I'm cutting down food, cardio's high, and I just want to feel full more throughout the day. So that's why you're gonna see a lot of these veggies and kind of like fillers that are super low calorie, but are gonna help keep you full. Onions, red onions, bell peppers. The double berry is actually like impossible to find at Alphaland. So we got double berry, and also my other favorite flavor is actually the wild cherry. So when you guys see it, go support. And when you see the 3D, go support. I went to go buy 2, and then I like walked away, and I was like, no, I'm gonna go back and get some more. I heard you guys liked the 3D ad in episode 2, by the way, so thank y'all for that. And I can definitely do some more cool impromptu skits and stuff. That was fun to make. Basmati rice. So instead of, this is like another time period where I'm switching from the packaged rice, like Uncle Ben's, you know, microwavable ones, to straight up basmati rice in the rice cooker. You eliminate a few grams of fat. You can get more volume, I feel, base when you do it like this. So cold brew, vanilla flavor. Love it with some almond milk and some sweetener. Whole eggs. I was looking at the swirl bread, you know, which is like a popular brand, but it was calorie dense, but I was like, you know, you got to kind of weigh it out because sometimes it's worth it to have something more calorie dense than just like these little thin Sara Lee slices. So I actually found this one which had better macros than that one. It looks like a knockoff, I hate to say it, looks like the knockoff brand of it, but 100 calories per slice, maple brown sugar. See the swirl in that bread? That looks delicious, right? Macros are 2 fat, 18 carb, 1 fiber, 4 protein. It's a pretty freaking good, and they're like thick slices. So that with some egg whites with some sugar-free jam right there. Sounds like a good breakfast. Some turkey bacon, French vanilla sugar-free creamer for the cold brew and for the coffees. This is also something new that I haven't really had on my channel ever, the PB2. Fats are going down. I'm about to do like 4 low carb days or lower calorie days in a row as opposed to my higher days, which I've been doing. So I'm about to go down to 50 fat per day for 4 days and 280 carb, I believe. So 1.5 fat, 5 carb, 6 grams of protein. Gonna add this to the oatmeal instead of peanut butter and kind of conserve more fats throughout the day. It's not gonna taste like peanut butter, but it might taste close. So that's the hope with that one. Lastly, we just have some 96.4 lean ground beef, which is like my favorite source of protein, to be honest, during prep, the maple turkey bacon. So that is this entire grocery haul. $352 was spent, $2.10 was saved. And we're gonna put all this up. Heidi's gonna wait a few days to eat her avocados, and we will see you in the next clip. You're gonna hit it with some turkey bacon, right?
Yeah.
Ready. My bad, I missed a few bags. We actually have some blueberries, more blueberries. We got some watermelon, that's a good volume carb right there, good fruit, some Cholula, which I was out, some Frank's buffalo sauce, and some sugar-free Sugar Rays. So, oh, and lastly, some pickles. What? Why are you laughing? Mini dicks or what?
Yeah.
All right, we are at Alphaland on a Sunday. For the last how many months we've not been really working out on Sundays, kind of just been chilling at the house. So this is like
Eating, sleeping.
yeah. Usually Sundays are the day off, but today the workout schedule did not fall on a day off. It's like chest and tricep day actually. So what we're gonna do today is the first of summer starting 2022. Nabil is bringing the sickest workout edit to hit this channel. It's about to be sick. So now that you have that info, sit back, relax, and be amazed. No pressure.
Okay. Sweating with it.
It's been a little bit since I just picked the camera up and like spoken to you guys directly.
Oh, just like you never broke my heart, like you never said the words to worlds never further apart.
I need to get back to the things that matter, and like the things that matter are connecting with you guys. It's day 1 of summer shredding.
To my brighter day.
We're really excited to see Bill because he was actually meant to come down for a grand opening. Some family things happened to where he wasn't able to come down. We both need this, and I think this is going to be the best summer shredding to date.
You gotta trust the process, just like they don't know what's fucking coming.
Y'all mean everything to us. Y'all make and give us the opportunity to do what we love. And yeah, that's that. Thank y'all, and we'll see you in the next one. Oh. Nala pretty much built this place herself, so. Now, it doesn't feel like a Sunday right now, and I think it's because like the difference of having this like deadline and having these like every other day commitments, it's like, I don't know, typically I'd be kind of like a little disoriented, just like super lazy, just kind of catching myself, but I don't know, it's like now that pressure's on, it feels, I have the energy and focus as I would if it'd be like a Monday morning, you know what I mean?
Let's say I talk about verify this score, but not only does it immediately tell you what you're working on.
The low light's incredible, huh?
Yeah, you look good.
Incredible low light on this.
Makes it-
We're using the Canon R3.
What's the vibe right now, Christian?
The vibe.
Yeah, what's the vibe?
Right now I'm taking a class pretty much on how to like get the most out of the Things 3 app, which is like my favorite task manager. It's not mastered yet. Like I'm definitely not using it to the full capability. And when you don't use it to the full capability, it's almost like you're almost still wasting kind of time. So I'm just taking a class on each. I'm 29% complete on the whole entire course, but right now there's a lot of micromanaging happening. So I'm like really involved with a lot of the employees and steps, and like a lot of things still need to be confirmed and run by me and stuff like that, which the goal is like really to separate myself and just establish like what the guidelines should be, what the criteria needs to be, and like the standard. But it takes time, man. It's not just like I can't just tell an employee that's been working with me for like 4 months, like get all the product photos done. There's so many more details that have to happen to get things to the level that Alphalete holds itself to and how we like to do things. Yeah, it's a thin team, man, thin team. So I'm just in that kind of middle of it, you know? And it's gonna take a few years to kind of get to the point I'm talking about. But once I'm at that point, I'm sure there'll be a whole set of new challenges, but you know, it's, that's the biggest stress, to be honest. It's been the biggest stress. What's going on, guys? Good morning. It is currently April 4th, 5:59 a.m. and we are going to weigh in really quickly. We have finally broke into the 190s. We were 198.4. Hell yeah. It's been like a long ass time in the 200s, like right at that 200 to 201. So 198.4. I'm gonna shower and get ready for work. We got a long work day today, so. So Brooke, what you working on? Ooh.
People don't really see this usually, do they?
No, that's a lot of.
Yeah, so if I just do this, so basically this is like 14 minutes of like GoPro stuff. What I want to do is try and make it as like, keep it as engaging as possible. So it's by switching back and forth, adding a lot of elements to it, and then cutting them appropriately so it's like engaging to keep watching, you know? Yeah.
They're welcome. Don't say like an Apple laptop though, because
Let's
running out of low money. That's my thought right now.
give him a pair of those Nike shoes that you have.
The Nike? What's the Nike?
Nike.
A Nike?
I think shoes is a great giveaway.
Oh, shoes.
Yeah, cardio shoes.
Okay. Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna give away, you know those Nike, the foam ones I love?
That's what I just said.
Oh, yeah. The winner of today's thing, leave a comment. I'm gonna pick a guy or girl to win. I'm gonna get your size, I'm gonna get your favorite color, and I'm gonna buy you my favorite pair of running shoes. The Nike Zoom, like Airfly things that are like a lot of climate ones. They're sick. So.
Oh my god. You take this one.
Oh my god. Babe, you know you do this all the time.
What?
You fill the trash can, you overfill it to where it doesn't close.
Because I want you to take it out. Oh, it's my way of doing it. Are you exposing me?
And let me end the meeting right now so that I can start it, because I don't want it to time us out.
Cool.
So let me end the meeting and then start fresh.
You want me to send you a link?
I'll send you
I can send you a link and make you the host.
Let's do that.
All right.
Yes. 1, 2, 3. Okay. What's up, design family, and welcome back to another episode of FitBite, the mini series. What makes Christian Guzman?
All right. First, thanks for having me, Shadi. My name is Christian Guzman, as Shadi said, owner of Alphalete Athletics. Essentially, my story kind of condensed down. I was a very shy kid in high school that was super into music and everything like that. And then I slowly got into fitness in high school, and that's kind of where I caught the bug. And I got super addicted to the progress, started researching, simplyshredded.com, looking at every single YouTube fitness video that was out back in 2009, 10, 11, like those years. I'd probably watched about 10 times. I became obsessed with it. And I kind of became the friend in my group that knew everyone was starting to ask those kind of fitness questions. From that moment, what made that shift to Alphalete is actually I attribute a lot of this to my friend Max Tuning. I've never actually talked about this, but back when Max and I have been friends for literally pretty much the whole entire time I've been on YouTube. And he actually, his first ever forward shirt, it was like a mint green EF shirt. The material on it was so good. It was a 95.5 blend, right? But it felt cool to the touch. My shirts don't feel like the stuff I'm printing on does not feel like that. Like, what's the difference in me going to the local t-shirt guy and picking American Apparel or Bella or whatever it may be versus yours? And he was ordering from China. So he went to Alibaba and he built a relationship, did a sample, a few samples, and then got his t-shirt. And from the outside, it sounded like a headache. I asked, I was like, do you mind sharing a contact? And this moment will always I'm so grateful for how this moment happened. He goes, man, I'd rather not, and to me that at the time I was like, oh, okay, okay, whatever, no big deal. But it encouraged me to stop thinking it's just to automatically take the easy way, right? And I'm so glad he blocked me there, because I feel like from that moment on, that initiated, fuck it, I was like, I can do it. Let me go ahead and start reach out to manufacturers, kind of got a few samples. Then I created the most tailored fitting, quality material t-shirt that I could make, right? And that was the first Alphalete launch.
Starting a brand, starting a business it's one of the most fulfilling things that you can do. It's a lot of people tie their mission and their life's purpose to, the brands that they start. There's a lot of meaning to be found in these things. And I think for a lot of people, it's probably one of the most important journeys that they can go on in their lives, but there's going to be struggles on the way. There's going to be tremendous obstacles. What's been the single toughest struggle that you've had to face? And I want you to get raw and real with it. And what's been the single toughest struggle you've had to face building Alphalete as a brand, and how are you overcoming it?
Yeah, that is a deep one. Because happiness, the pursuit of happiness, finding true joy and just enjoying your life it's not about money. It's not everybody wants to start a business. Not everyone should start a business at all. Honestly, and it's interesting because, for me, what got everything going and now that I'm back on YouTube right now, I'm summer shredding, I'm back to my roots. You'll notice the energy, the focus, everything is I'm fucking back, and I'm happy. And this is when I'm me. This is when I'm good in my relationships. I'm good with balancing. I'm even better at work because I have extremely tight time. And what I noticed, like the clothing, whether it be CG Fitness or Alphalete, has always been like me kind of putting my time to fix a problem and create something like that is great and I stand behind. But I never wanted to necessarily be a clothing designer. I didn't want to be making leggings, like, you know, not necessarily. Like everything evolved into that. But I mean, we have 210 employees that are relying, not including athletes, that 210 employees here in Houston that are, and it's a huge operation. And what keeps me pushing for Alphalete, right, is the fact that it's not the fact that we're making more revenue and all these goals and like whoever's interested, like that's not it. What interests me the most, I swear, is just like the pure love of building something, but more so actually like impacting. And I noticed leading to my biggest struggle, like the last 2.5 to 3 years, you've seen I've been very kind of quiet on YouTube. I've been here in the trenches, right? Like really with the growth of Alphalete was the number one most difficult thing to wrap my head around. I don't have any partners. I don't have any investors. I have until this year had about 1 to 2 employees that would work with me, like to be able to take on this literally huge business. My most challenging thing right now is building out or finding the people to help me build out structure, to help me build out clear responsibility, to help me just not to scale the business, I do all that. I enjoy that. It's really just like the people part of it. That is the hardest part. My true heart is in creating. I'm a creative person. Like I have big visions for things, right? And I can see 10 years out. I can see 20 years out, crystal fucking clear.
Yeah.
And like crystal clear at all times. And for me, I know that I want to I need a CEO. Like Christian Guzman, like, yes, you know, whatever, but I want the actual CEO position is someone who can, you know, be sure, like we need someone here to cover a lot of the stuff that needs to get a little bit more automated. You know, I need to oversee more. Right now I'm doing every sample review, every phone call. It's so much here. So many of the employees, and we have distribution. We've got so many different realms that I'm trying to allocate big picture players, right? And be able to focus on the creative, because that's what makes me the happiest. 100% is impacting people, giving them something to watch and connecting. If I'm not filming, I'm not myself. 100%.
Yeah. I think it must have been a surreal moment when you saw everyone enjoying Alphaland on that day and seeing everything that you had tried to put together come into fruition. Just tell me a little bit about that feeling, because I think a lot of people, that's the moment that, you know, they're looking for.
That chunk of my life that you just described, where I really truly had to push, that did not feel good, was not healthy. Thinking back on that moment brings me more emotion than opening and seeing people in here.
Yeah.
Because that was fucking rough.
That was the Christian you are today.
The development of this place, and like it's not the build. Everyone thinks it's the build. It's not the building. Yeah, it's the, you know, huge cost and things like that. But the challenge was Alphalete. If you're looking up to something I've done or do whatever, like it's all a development phase. It's like, and it's not. No one starts out like that. You know, like nobody starts out knowing crystal sharp what they wanted and having these things and knowing about all this business. That's, you know, you start, you fuck up again and again and again, and you evaluate, you listen to the feedback, you admit what you did and you fix it and you keep going. That's it. There's nothing else that you can do other than that. So, and that is why anybody can be successful. That's why anybody can make an impact. That's it. It's really simple when you think about it.
You speak from a place of experience. You speak as someone that I can see, because I internalize that you've done it. You've been through the ringer and you come out the other side. And when you look back at it, it seems so simple, but in reality it wasn't. And I think that's what makes it truly worthwhile, and that's what's going to make it so worthwhile for so many people that are on their own journeys.
Oh yeah.
Appreciate your time, man.
Thank you, man. We'll talk soon.
Of course.